Hey, I want to start a podcast.
Join the mix.
Can I broadcast to millions all over the world?
Join the mix.
Can I control my own content and share my show?
Join the mix.
Can I promote my product and my events?
Join the mix. Mix Station Radio is a worldwide internet radio station that specializes in video and audio podcasts on all social media platforms. You can download our free app, Mix Station Radio Live. That's MIXX Station Radio Live. We have 2 locations in Tulsa, Maryland, and Eastern Shore, Maryland. With our new service, you can host your own show from home with Mix Mobile. That's MIXX Mobile.
Did you say I can broadcast from home?
Yes, we have a new service called Mix Mobile. We can come to your location or you can log on virtually.
Hold up. That can't be true, man.
Yes, Mix Station can air any show from anywhere in the world, and all you need is a strong internet connection. Also, we have a toll-free 1-800 number.
So you're telling me I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the formats all at the same time and have people calling with comments?
Yes, join the mix. If you want to join the mix, email us at mixstation@gmail.com. Again, mixstation@gmail.com. That's MIXX station@gmail.com.
Inside me. When the pressure and heat builds in my vaginal walls, I become like a volcano, ready to erupt at the height of my orgasm. Oh! No one, my dear, has ever come close to this love you inspire. You fill my soul with so much joy. For you, my dear, are my heart's desire. Oh.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Good evening, Facebookers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, and everybody else out there in Radio Land. You are tuned in live to Intimate Connections. We're going to have a great show. We're going to have fun. We're going to get Stacey to unwind. But before we get to our amazing guest, let me just take this time out to say, because it's been a long time since we've all been together. And each of these people mean the world to me. Now, Rich has been with me the longest, and I call him Quiet Storm because he is sneaky with his words. But the thing that I'll say about him, he rocks with me no matter what. And I haven't seen him in a minute, so it might be a little emotional moment going on.
Girl, if you make me cry up in here, don't start with that.
So I'm glad to actually have him back, and he always holds me down, so I appreciate that.
No, I mean, it's good to be back. You know, it's been a minute, a long summer. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Okay. No, but it's good to be back. We got some really great guests, and we can't wait to get into it.
And then on the end, John, how long you been with me? About 2 or 3 years?
2 years.
Yeah. And so John came on the show as a guest, and I said, "Oh, I'm looking for a co-host. You may as well come on."
Gotcha, bitch.
And the rest is history. And I appreciate John, because some days I think John can tell when I'm kind of tired. So John will step up and say, he'll give me a look to say, "I got you. You can just fall on back." So he takes over, and I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Even when I need a hug, John be like, "Bring it in."
See, my hugs be creepy, so.
We haven't even gotten started.
Stranger danger, stranger danger.
Oh my goodness. And then Sizzling Shaw.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Watch out, baby.
I met her on a TV show. It was a relationship show. And I said, "Come on to the show. I want you to see my show." But I never told her that it was actually at a real station and all. And she said, "Jackie, you sure downplayed this." So she came on set. She's it's first time I actually added a woman as a co-host, and she's been a great addition. But let me tell you about her.
Oh, Lord.
She stays on my case. I say she's my tax person, my publicist, my fighter if need be. She's like all of that, and my hype person. She's always with the smoke, and I definitely appreciate the friendship and you being here. I'm just overjoyed right now.
Oh, well,
and
thank you, Jackie. But I'm tearful because we haven't been all together for almost a year, a year.
Shucks! I already know what time it is.
Yes, we're happy. And I'm grateful we all back together again, and we're gonna have a great show. We can talk about these awesome people here.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited.
Hold up. We can't forget about Nick.
We can't forget about Nick.
Sound
effect, Nick.
Nick. Like I said, Nick and I have been together since 2019.
Get a producer.
I love the relationship that we have, but sometimes we're not always on the same page. But when we come together, it's always love. And Nick, I just want to say I appreciate you. And Nick got married, y'all.
Yes,
So
congratulations.
Newlywed. Yes.
Off the market.
My condolences. My condolences.
Oh my
condolences.
God.
Nick, I am so sorry to hear that. You have me and my family's continuous prayers
Oh my God.
during this time of bereavement. Amen.
Oh my God. Hilarious.
Amen.
Hilarious.
You have taken a step and fallen.
You know
down.
what?
Amen.
Well, tell them how you really feel.
I know, right?
So tonight's show, as I said, we have two phenomenal women on the show. We have author Stacey Blackwell. She wrote several books, but Commandments of a Female Hustler has been turned into a series. We went to the series premiere this weekend, and it was amazing. She has an amazing cast, and it was a great job. I mean, everything, how well everything was put together. I was just proud to be there. Yeah, it was awesome. We had a great time.
What's the title again? What's the title?
Commandments of a Female Hustler.
Commandments of a Female Hustler. Okay, we gotta get into that. The inspiration of, because that's a very thought-provoking and polarizing title. Yeah, tell us about that.
So I wanted to do something different. As opposed to normally it's the guys. I wanted to just showcase the women, how they go after the drug dealers to get the money. And I want to talk about these women that run around here. They have no substance to them.
Yeah.
But then the book takes a turn, a little twist.
Okay.
So two of the main characters kind of figure it out. And like that, they hustling. And then their hustle ain't working for them.
Okay.
They want something more out of life. The other one is just a straight up savage. So her name is Lala in the book, and yeah, she's awful.
Okay.
Lala is absolutely terrible. Yeah. So she sets up the demise. The girls, their friendship breaks up, and Lala just does some horrible things.
So what's the backdrop of the story? Is it what city?
It's right here in Baltimore.
Baltimore,
Yeah.
okay. Because Baltimore have its own kind of vibe, and own, nuances. Okay. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm okay. I have to put that on my reading list.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, Diamond. She's the side chick who becomes the main chick.
Elevated.
Goals, huh?
And, her and Lala are two rivals.
Okay.
And they have been for years.
So who won? I gotta read the book.
You gotta read the book.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the rest of them. I'm going to get the book. I was like, I need to see some more.
Right, that's how you left feeling. Like, okay, when's the next episode? Because it was amazing.
Oh,
and
thank
everybody did a great job.
Yeah.
That's what was most impressive. And then you all are like a big family.
Yeah.
So I like that too.
We really
It showed. It was much love.
Yeah.
So that was really
you
nice.
rarely get a cast like that where everybody was just like, supportive and just fun. And me just coming in not knowing anyone, they just welcome you, and I felt like I was part of the cast too. And I'm like, okay, I'm in making noise. And like I'm getting an award.
Right. That's funny talking about the awards, because I was like, but it was really nice, and just to see people be recognized for the work they did, I thought that was brilliant.
Yes. Yeah, I have to make them feel appreciated.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
You did that.
And just to let them know how valuable I value this cast.
That's awesome. And so we also have actress Victoria Laurey, am I saying it right?
It's Laurey.
Laurey, okay.
It's okay.
I leave it to me to kind of put my own spin on it.
I mean, I like it though. Sounds a little fancy.
No, right.
That might be the new one. There you go.
I know, right?
Yeah. When she go Hollywood, Hollywood, it's gonna be Laurey.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Laurey.
When you go to Hollywood,
Laurey.
Okay. Then you played Diamond.
Yes.
And so, what did you like about that character?
Oh my goodness, where do I begin? So it all started with, I got a phone call from Stacey. She's like, I've been looking for you. I've been wanting, to work with you since the movie Gaslight. And I was like, for real, me? So I went ahead, I got the book, and I just read it page from page, and I was just like so mad, so animated. I would tell my fiance about it. I hate this person. I can't stand this person. I'm like, damn, but then I realized I'm about to work with somebody that's playing this person. So I'm like, I'm gonna just be mad the whole time. But yeah, I really like Diamond because I like that she wasn't that, that girl that doesn't want to take accountability or has like no substance, and she was really down for this guy no matter like what was going on. But I like that, she fought for her positioning to say, hey, like, why not me? Like, you can have a better life this way. You don't have to be in the streets. You don't have to be with a woman that doesn't value you, that's only using you. I'm not that woman. I'm gonna hold you down. I want a better life for us. So that's what I really liked about her, that she was a woman that's close to my own heart, because I saw myself in Diamond. Of course, we all as women pick the wrong men sometimes.
Yes.
And then sometimes you just got to look yourself in the mirror and say, I deserve better than this.
That's
so I
true.
like when she stood up for herself. You got to read the book, you got to watch the series,
Right,
but
okay.
you know when somebody is like, I want better for myself too, I want this person, they're going to change.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It sounds like listening to the character and listening to you, even her situation. Like some of the best books or some of the best characters in literature have layers to them, right? And it sounds like she got layers because of course she's going to be the antagonist by being the side chick, but at the same time, it sounds like it's somebody that you might start rooting for.
Yeah.
Would you think that's the kind of character she has?
Absolutely. Like I was rooting for her the whole time.
Yeah.
Like every page I was just getting pissed off more and more. But it was just like I love that she was vindicated in the end. And I had to figure her out because it's like any character that I take on, I want to know their mannerisms. I want to know what their style is. I want to know their backstory.
Yeah.
So she never had a lollipop, and yet I always did this thing with the lollipops. Like that's her thing, but it's kind of like a
Oh
God. But people would think like, does she have an oral fixation? I was like, no, I think it's just because she has like a nervous thing, and anytime she's out with Swift, I just internalize it like it's like this nervous thing because of where she had to grow up, and that's just like her vice in a sense. And then having to compete with Lala, trying to find her own style. So when you see her in different episodes, I'm like, how can I mix up her style so that when you're like, I don't know, like when she does the different wigs or the different, clothing and whatever, it's me just trying to figure out who I am and me trying to be this woman for this man. But there's an episode where you see Diamond stripped down, and I'm like, that's the real Diamond. Where it's just like, this is who I am. I am the hoodie and girl with the jeans or the leggings or whatever like that. This is who I am. And that was the time where she stood up for herself, where you get the real glimpse of she's not trying to be the down girl. She ain't trying to be whatever. This is like this is who I am, and either you rocking with it or you're not.
Okay. Well, can I ask you this? And I'll turn it back over, but I'm just curious to know, like, without revealing too much, what's something that you like about her and something that you don't like about this character?
Okay. I'll start with the dislike.
Okay.
I see the young version of every woman that I know that's just like picking the wrong guy because he's the bad boy.
Okay.
And, being in a situation where it's like you deserve so much more than that.
Yeah.
Why you keep going to somebody that you clearly see doesn't really value you and keep trying to change this person, but they need to want to change for themselves. Yes, bring on the music.
Been on that street before.
So that's the one thing I can't stand because it's like, but I have to give her grace because I've been there. The thing I like about her is that she says what's on her mind. She's free spirited. She's a fighter, and that's where she and I have a lot of similarities because it's like I'm gonna fight for you until I feel like what, I can't fight no more.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I hope I answered.
You did great. Awesome.
And this is the character that you created.
This is the one.
That's the character. Okay.
And she took this character to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
the things that she did with Diamond is just unbelievable. It definitely surpassed what I was anticipating. Like, she embraces this character. Victoria is such a good actress. She comes on set. She's professional. I think we could film. I don't care how many scenes we film. Victoria knows every single line.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's what's up.
She comes in, is ready. Okay, we doing this. We doing this scene. Okay, already. I'm ready for this. I'm prepared for this. This outfit for that. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I've been filming a long time, and I've dealt with a lot of actresses, a lot of different actresses.
Okay.
But this one here just does it for me.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And just to piggyback on what she's saying, like, it's because you chose me for the role, I wanted to deliver more. You know what I mean?
I love that.
And anybody that I work with, it's like, I picked you for a reason. And I want to show up every time I'm on set to remind you that reason. So I want to come prepared. I want to have, I want to figure out who this person is. And then I like to have a conversation with my, my directors and my writers and say, do you see this person this way? All right, well, let me change it up, because it's like, I want to create a vision of who this person is to really humanize them, whether they're from just, a script or from a book.
Okay.
Wow.
So I take it seriously when I work with people, because it's like, you got to show up every day for this person, because this person has a vision and you don't want to mess up that vision.
Yeah, and she really did a really good job.
Okay.
That
And a
must be
hell of a
great.
line finisher. I swear, I forgot. I don't know how I overlooked that award, but I wanted to give you another award for the best line finisher.
Oh, thank you.
Because I don't care what I write, she got an extra line at the end to end that scene.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good improvisation skills.
Yeah.
Oh my God! But I let them all improv. I said, you don't have to say exactly what I wrote.
Okay.
Because I want it to come out naturally and
Yeah.
authentic.
Yeah.
And some of the cast was having problems with that in the beginning, and I was like, no, say it how you would say it.
Yeah.
You don't have to say it word for word.
Yeah.
Because I can tell that you're reading or you're trying to act. I don't want to know that you're acting.
Yep.
If we're on set, I need to feel what you're saying. And if I can't feel it, then the viewers aren't going to be able to feel it either.
Right.
We could definitely relate to that, even like in with music, because even like you're arranging something, it's like you know what you don't want,
Yeah.
so you give them the liberty.
Keep talking. I'm here.
Now that- look,
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Well, I'm not even touching that.
I have
I'm
them-
sip my tea on that.
Wait a minute, yeah.
look, I have them prison flashbacks. No, but it's like when in those situations, you know what you don't want, and, so you give her the liberty to do, to improv and do that kind of stuff. So that's awesome,
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of directors and writers mess up. You gotta let these actors rock to their own beat.
Right.
They're still able to stick to the script,
Uh-huh.
but they just need to say it how they would say
Some
it.
some of the best lines. Some of the best lines were, it's like nobody came to see you,
Nobody come to
Otis.
see you,
Yes.
Otis.
You
That was
Otis.
improv.
Yep.
That is.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Yeah.
So, Stacey, what goes into the selecting character process? Like, in your mind, when you're thinking of a character, do you already have the person in your mind that you want to play that role?
I have. I don't really have them in mind. I know what look I'm looking for.
Okay.
It has to match the character.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely need to be able to know how to act, because I've had some issues with that before. And you
Okay.
definitely gotta be professional. So I was telling Victoria when we was outside that everybody in this cast was handpicked or referred
Okay.
by me,
Okay.
or referred by somebody else, but. Because I didn't want to do the regular casting calls and all of that. And I've been through all of that. And a lot of times you keep getting the same people.
Right.
This time I had to be very strategic and particular.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking, and she just told you I was looking for her. I was like, where is I'm gaslighting. I was like, where is she at? I need her. I said she would make a good diamond. Or whatever. Or did I say Lala too?
You said both.
Yeah, I said both. And then I said, I need you to read the book and then tell me which one you want it to be. Because everybody hates Lala. Lala is a hard character to cast.
Okay.
She really is, because she's ruthless.
She's the first woman, right?
Right, but she's ruthless. And a lot of people don't like her. Like, I have readers in my inbox like, please kill her. When are you going to kill her?
Oh, my goodness.
Everybody. And I've never seen so many people love the side chick. Wow. Diamond is very well loved throughout this series. It's a 3-book series.
Oh, the 3-book series. I
It's
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 3-book series. And Diamond has been loved from day one. And I'm like, well, she the side chick. Y'all not supposed to be rocking with the side chick. But that's how bad Lala is. You know, like you be like, Swift. People, it's just a mess. My readers are something else. They are something else.
I say you hook Lala up with John.
That smooth voice. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Not Lala with John. No.
She said, I like him too much.
Yeah, I like John.
I appreciate that.
See,
John, how was it for you performing?
Well, first of all, I got to start off by saying that it was a pleasure to be on set. And I had known about it through the actor on there, Antonio Simpkins. I'd actually got to see the script before, and I watched him prepping for it, and he was so excited about it. And he was constantly telling me about it and everything. And then he says to me, you know, how we should connect and, you know, send some songs through. And through the grace of God, she actually liked what she heard, because I heard she was not playing. She didn't like it. It wasn't gonna make it. And but what I will say was, what amazed me is when I walked on set, I thought it was a party already, and I knew that the scene was a party, but people were already having a good time. But the people who were part of the scene, that the actors, they were all in the back, getting themselves together. And everybody's having a good time, and then she comes in and just humbly says, "All right, everybody, quiet on the set." And everybody just goes into what they were going into. So I was just surprised that they only let me film for one take. We did one take, and I was So what y'all see is one take of us doing that.
Awesome.
And you know, but it was really, I always talk about when I've had the conversations about it, the professionalism was amazing to me. It wasn't a lot of playing around. It wasn't. She knew what she wanted. They all understood what she wanted. Like, everybody was laughing until it got real. Then all of the faces came on. I looked up. Everybody that was goofing off was serious. And even if they had to reshoot, everybody gave the same energy every time. They all knew their lines, and it was really cool. So I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah,
you did a good job. That's why you only had to do one take. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
And everybody's seen it Saturday.
Oh, cool. Except for me.
It was good. It
was
really
good?
was good. Yeah.
I'm glad. But I had a good time. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you had fun.
I tapped Shaw. I said, "Look at John." She said, "Where?" I'm like, "Right there." On the screen. I'm looking around like, "Well, I thought you was coming in. I didn't know you was in the movie."
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
Because I literally was like, "Okay, where do you need me staying at now? What you need?" They were like, "We got it. Thank you."
Okay.
I'm like,
You know. Meanwhile, Jackie and Shaw was like, "That boy good. That boy good."
Yeah. We wanted to hear some more songs.
Tony was actually on the side going,
Yes.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, cool.
But isn't it good working with people who know what they want and professional and can just turn it on when you need to, because it creates a synergy, and at the same time it's a testament to you. You know, when you
and that, like I said, I'd never been on I've been on a lot of sets, but I've never been on a set that was just that professional, that ready to go. Like I said, she didn't even have to yell. She was like, "All right, everybody, places. It's music playing," and everybody was like, "Yeah."
Oh wow!
I mean, you got an actress here who probably stayed on cue, you know, in character the whole time when she woke up.
They all did. Like, she
came out the parking lot with the lollipop. Like,
they were literally in the back of the club. They were in the back just getting themselves ready. Everybody prepping each other. Everybody talking. And when it was time to roll, it was time to roll. So
that must be amazing. I can't even relate to that. You know, just having your mindset. You know, that's I heard about it, but to act, because I can't act. I only can act a fool. But,
there may be a role for you.
It's a role for him. Oh my God!
I tell you, be your own people. Be your own people.
But during the premiere cookout, you said that. Once you said quiet on the set, it's like everybody just fell in line.
Yeah, I said they know how to be quiet now.
I think she probably knocked somebody up the head, upside the head.
They didn't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke.
I think she gives a look. Do you give a look?
I do.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
I do.
Yeah, they knew what time it was.
Yeah.
They knew what time it was.
They know the looks. They'd be like,
Once they see that look, they're like, oh yeah, she's not playing. Let's get this together.
And the thing with her is she's not only is she professional, she's very genuine.
Yeah,
you can feel her energy through just standing next to her. You can feel who she actually is.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's not distant with her actors. She's not. Everybody in there, she's having a conversation with everybody at some point, and she knows what to get what she needs out of you, and also make you feel good doing it. So that's a gift within itself.
It is.
Because everybody can't do that, and everybody's not doing that.
Will you say you say she keeps it 1,000%?
A trillion.
And I will
1,000%.
And I will back you up by saying this too. By saying she's the
chain ain't
first.
enough.
She's the first woman writer and director I ever worked with.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I had such a blast, like getting to know you and working with you, and you just have like this motherly spirit where I was like, I just want to please mom.
Right.
Like, and every conversation that I had with you, it just feels like I've known you for years. So that really means a lot to me too. To be like, there was no egos or anything. You was like, when it was time to boss up, it was time to boss up. But it just always felt so comfortable working with you.
Good.
So that's what I really cherish.
Yeah, there's not a lot of us doing this.
Right.
It's sad that we need more women in the industry.
And that was going to be one of my questions as well. Is that how hard it is for women, okay, to get the respect, command the respect, and get things done in this. Is it still like that? Is it hard?
It's very hard. This is a man-dominated industry, unfortunately, and they don't take us women serious.
Right.
As far as the story, I mean, because the script. If you look at the script, thank you, Nick.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Like if you look at the script, right, and they find out if it's centered around women or a woman writes it, you find that it doesn't get that much respect or draw because more women read books than men, right?
Yeah, but you're talking about the film industry. So even though I already have the book and it's written by a woman, you have a lot of women that are writing. You don't have a lot of women out here directing and producing.
Right. Okay.
So that's where it gets a little tricky at. My name is Stacey, so I've been on the phone or in talks with people, and as soon as they hear my voice, oh, you're a woman.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. So how do you get around that?
I just keep pushing. Okay, you don't, you feel like it should be a man, but I'm gonna get through somebody's door, one way or the other. I just keep pushing. And I'm gonna make you take me serious. Right. Once you see commandments, you're gonna know that I was serious.
And my assumption is there's multiple levels to that because being black, a woman,
Wow. And that's another thing. It's a lot going against me. Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay. But what drives you? What keeps you pushing?
Because I want to see this. I want to see this on screen, on film. I want to help these actors out, these local actors. I believe Victoria should already have an Oscar. Yeah. That's how good she is. Antonio Simpkins should already have an Oscar. Like, there's certain... Matter of fact,
what about Fred?
My whole cast. I said Antonio.
Well, no, what about Fred? Security.
My security?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I don't know about an Oscar, but he rolling with me.
NAACP award at least, right?
He got the Sleepy Award.
I saw that.
Get the EBT award. I mean BET award.
Oh my God! I can't with him.
But yeah, I think
Yeah.
I feel like I got the best cast in Baltimore. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at my cast at all. They really they bought it.
Good.
Yeah.
And
They
women-
really brought
family.
these characters
Yeah.
to life.
And women directors just have a different eye too.
Yeah.
I agree.
What I love about working with she just won her first award for her movie Freak Like Me. Her name is Nichelle, and I worked with her a few times on the series Risky Business with Alvin Gray.
Okay.
And I like it was certain episodes where he let her take over, and just her eye of how she would capture like certain scenes,
Okay.
especially when we did like Gaslight and the sex scene that I had to do, and everybody still talk about it to this day.
Oh, wow.
But it was a sex scene I had to do.
But it's
the
Google
way-
it right now. He's like, wait a
But it
minute.
was the way that she shot it that was so tasteful.
Okay.
Where it was like it didn't seem like a porn or anything like that. It was like this is how it should be to the
Okay.
eye. But yeah, I was so happy
Yeah.
for her when she won her award for Freak Like Me, and then a lot of people didn't notice, but the movie Check Please, she helped write with Alvin Gray, and she did a phenomenal job on that, and just her eye is just incredible. So yeah, I think we do need more female directors. We really do, and writers.
Yeah.
So Stacey, you said this was 6 years in the making.
6 long years.
So let's talk about that.
Oh, I've had a million cast members. I've had several different film crews. It's just been a mess. I've been screwed over so many times. I've lost a lot of money trying to do Commandments. Because I
Okay.
fund this project myself. I don't have nobody investing. I work both my jobs. I work my ass off for Commandments.
Okay.
That's
Give
awesome.
it up for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. And so to see some of my brothers do me the way they did me is very disheartening. I definitely was. I wasn't looking for Darius when this young man came and did what nobody else could do. I was looking for some white people. I said, I'm gonna give me a white film crew because my brothers are not about their business.
Right.
They kept losing my footage. We filming with you for years. I'm talking years.
Wow.
This cast had put all this time in and we wasn't seeing anything. Where is the footage? Where are the edits? And then it was a learning experience for me.
Yeah.
So I just have to chalk it up to, I see why now. Then I didn't.
Okay.
So then I was definitely disappointed. I was very hurt. But I see why now, because the cast I got now, to blow all these other casts that I ever had out the water. Darius, the things that he did, he actually saw my vision. I'm going to tell you about these people that film and think they know everything. They did not want to read my book, for one, and I said, you have to read this book
Right.
because then you'll know what the hell you're filming, which they refuse to do. They too busy or they too good. They just know it all, okay? We get on set, and I'm saying, no, that's not what I want. So they were not even taking me serious.
Oh, wow.
At all. They gonna film what they want to film. They're gonna set this scene up, and I'm like, no, that's not. You did not read the book, because had you read the book and had you been reading a script, well, it doesn't make sense to me. It's not supposed to make sense to you because you
Right.
haven't read the book. And I don't want my scene that way. I want my scene this way. It was tug of war on set because they don't want to listen.
Right.
So then matter of fact, because when Darius came, we were doing like a reading and I was doing a meet and greet. And I was actually going to have K. Mac film it. But he was still nervous. Nah, Stacey, I don't know. And I was like, Mac, you can do it. I think you can do it. So when Darius came on set, I picked him as an actor to play Terrence. And he was like, well, I just graduated and he graduated from Morgan. So he has his degree in film. He's like, this is what I do. And he was like, I have a whole media company.
Okay.
And I'm like, wow, you do? So I said, well, I was going to have somebody else film this. Can you film this? And he was like, yeah, I was coming to pitch my pitch. Anyway, because he said, did you even look on Backstage? He said, because I don't have acting up there. And I was like, no, you just had to look. And he was like, yeah, I just said, why not take the audition? I just auditioned. But this ain't what I do. So it's so funny. I was like, so can you film this? He like, yeah, I can film this. I was like, all right, Mac, I don't need you. I got somebody to film this fresh out of school. He was like, good. Because I was so relieved. He said, he was like, I know how you are, and I know what you want, and I didn't know, he wasn't confident that he would be able to pull it off.
Okay.
And so it kind of, it worked itself out. That's good. And I was like, damn, I'm going to take my chance on this young man, but he better not screw me. And it was nice working with him because he listened.
Yeah.
He wasn't like these and Darius got a lot of experience. He's been on big sets, but he still didn't. He was humble. Okay. He never came off like he knew it all. It was always, Stacey, what do you want? Always, and he always listened. He took direction, and it just was. It's just very. It's very. It's different from what I'm used to. Right. I'm so happy to have him. And I just don't know what to do with myself. It still seems like it's surreal, like we really did this thing. Yes. From January to July, when we were filming for years trying to get this thing done. Wow. Okay. It don't make no sense. And these are my brothers that did this to me. Ran off with my money, wouldn't give me my money back. I'm still tied up in court with that last film crew. Okay. So it's just, it's real, it's just crazy. It's been a lot. Yeah, it's been a really lot. A whole lot.
This one feels special though, doesn't it?
It does.
It feels special.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Like I said, just knowing some of the actors and some of the people who've contributed to being on the show, and just hearing how they talked about it, and just how excited they are about it, not just talking, like, you know, it's a cool thing, like to see people that I know that are usually just level-headed and cool, just energy level up here. Yeah. You know, that's really been amazing, and that's been a testament to your work and what you believe in, and the tone that you've set. So I'm really excited for you, and I can't wait to see the fun. I missed it, but can't wait to actually see it. But I was just so happy that everybody was really on board, because as a creative, there's nothing like, you know, tapping somebody to do something and they're not as passionate about what you're putting forward as you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you finally get those things, there's nothing better than that. So I'm thinking, like, everything that you went through, all roads led to this, and maybe had those things not happened, we wouldn't have this version of what you got. So yeah, that's why I said I understand now. But when I was going through it, oh my God, I did not understand. I was like, I'm 2 seconds away from going to Central Booking. Oh my God. Lord, what am I gonna do? I'm like literally on the highway, talking to my homeboy that's like a brother to me, and I'm like, Mike, I'm getting ready to take this wrong exit. And he talked me into taking my ass to work. No, Stacey, you're gonna go to work. You got too much to lose. Right. Then it was terrible, because then now I gotta go home and I gotta talk to my husband, and I gotta act like I'm the calm one, because he's flipping out because his wife done been screwed over again. And he was like, how many times we gonna let this happen? So it was I learned a lot too. So like one of my girlfriends says, you was in school, Stacey. It was just you were in school, you were learning. Because when I came into it, I was green. I was like, I had this meeting at my house, all these family members. I said, the whole family gonna come up. We all gonna just go out here and we gonna act. Everybody, all of y'all gonna act. And I had my little cousins talking about, I don't act. What are you talking about? And I'm like, just go out here and act every day, like you do every day, you know, on the street. And they was like, no, Cousin Stacey, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I was pissed off at my family, some of them, right? I was like, this is a family adventure. Long story short, I had put my oldest daughter in it, and she was playing La. She really couldn't act. And my brother was in it, Elgin, he's in it, he plays rock. He was like,
I can't talk to my niece this way. This don't feel right. So I said, all right, Jazz, I need you to play Jay, and I'm going to go out here and find a different Lala.
Okay.
Well, the problem with Jay is that Boss plays, Boss and Jay are together. And my cousin Howard, that's their cousin. So Howard was like, I can't be Boss. I can't do that. I'm not holding my cousin's hand. So everybody, nobody could do it. So I was like, okay, this can't be a family affair. I'm going to have to go on the outside. And then I had told them, okay, y'all, it's no sex scenes. I'm not going to have any sex scenes in it. It's just going to be all street stuff. And then I was like, one day, we were filming, and I was like, you know, something's missing. Everybody got to do a sex scene. On the spot.
Oh my God.
And everybody was like, what? I was like, because sex sells, and we can't. I said we can't just do all of this and all have all these relationships and ain't nobody fucking.
Right.
So I was like, it's not gonna look right.
So this
Right.
ain't like, this ain't
You know,
Lifetime.
this is
Right,
this is-
exactly.
No
Yeah.
Hallmark.
This is not PG.
Right.
So, but anyway, yeah. So like I said, I was really green. I thought actors I didn't think it was that big of a deal to act.
Yeah.
Until I got me some actors, and I was like, this shit is hard.
Yeah. Yes.
You really got to have a gift for this.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Yeah. But I didn't really realize that.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Do you make an appearance in the show?
I do. I got a little cameo. I'm just walking out.
I was going to ask you, what was that like for you being in front of the camera versus being behind the camera?
didn't-
No,
I
ask the
didn't-
real
I didn't
question.
wanna
How was
do
your
it.
acting? Could you act?
Right now.
That's why she walked through.
I would never try it. That's not my lane.
I always think it's kind of cool, like when the director or the writer makes like a
guest
cameo, and sometimes you don't even know.
Yeah.
You know, like Stan Lee did that show Supercell. The writer of that is in that for like a second.
Yeah.
Kenyon Barris is in certain things
I
for a
think it should
second. I
be
think it's really cool.
And
required.
Stephen
That-
King,
that's,
he's in
you know.
every movie.
You said you think it should be a requirement?
Yeah, I think
Why
it's
not?
cool. Yeah,
Why
I
not?
always say give the writer some love.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It may not be natural. She'd be like,
Cut,
Right, exactly.
she'd say cut. But that's a truth, because everybody thinks that it ain't easy. I know it ain't easy. I wouldn't even, memorizing lines.
Right.
See, that's the thing I would have a problem
getting
with.
your mind, but not
Yeah.
only memorizing the line, looking convincing, and getting in your mind is, I think, the best actors and actresses do a metamorphosis in their mind
Yeah.
and become that
Yeah,
person.
absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
whether it's the research or the back,
Yeah.
you be that person. You know. So,
And I think these actors did a great job at that. They really tuned into their character and became their character.
So all of them were local actors. How's the talent pool in Baltimore?
How is it?
Uh-oh.
This Nick, I tell
Not
you.
your group, everybody.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I have a,
She's still.
I have a lot of local.
Okay.
He played the Jeopardy. I do have a lot of local. I have, I think half. I want to say half, or a little more than half from Baltimore, and then some from like DC, towards
Okay.
DC area or whatever. But yeah, Baltimore acting. I don't. They're just
I
terrible.
think
They
there's a lot
wanna
of
show up
talent in
8 hours
Baltimore,
late.
but I
Oh,
think
yeah,
they
that,
they probably, and I don't know if I'm using the right term, their arc is limited. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think everybody around the way you could play themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can play Man and Pookie, but
Yeah.
to play somebody that's outside of what you normally do, that's where the challenge is, right?
I don't think that's the challenge, though. I mean, that's part of it. You have too many people in Baltimore City that are already actors that think they're Denzel Washington.
That's true.
You have too many actresses in Baltimore City that think they're Halle Berry. You're not there yet, hon.
Right.
And they think there's something that they're not. They don't, and they're not even professional. Because they're on that little high horse that they're riding, they want to come late.
Yeah.
Don't know their lines. That's what I told you. I was shocked when Victoria came over here and she's got 6 and 7 scenes that day and did not miss not one line.
Yeah. That's so awesome.
It was very impressive. I don't understand it. Please tell me.
All right, so just a little background about me. I used to be a part of a theater company called Kumba Ensemble by Roslyn Gaines. And that was like in 2017 where I started my acting career. And then, when the pandemic happened, none of us was able to, do anything. So I got into film a little bit more. So it's always this beef between people who come from film to theater and vice versa. And I feel like when it comes to theater, you gotta have that improv in you. You gotta be able to deliver your lines because this is live. And even if you film it, you gotta find a way to bring yourself right back to it because you don't want to mess up this person over
So
here.
you think theater is harder than film? What you think?
I think so.
Yeah. And I love theater because I've been doing theater since I went to college. That was most of my electives. So I love, call me a theater kid, okay. But it's like, I think taking that skill and then bringing it on film, it can be a little difficult because where you have to be so avant-garde and all extra. And then when you're in film, you got to bring it down. Whereas for people in film, it's like, I don't know how to be and I don't know how to stand here and everything. So for me, like I said, when I'm working with people, I want to make sure I'm off script because in theater you have to be because there are some directors who will say if you're not off this script at least 2 weeks before we're about to do showtime, you're not coming on my stage. So those of and just going back to what she was saying, like a lot of people where you can tell don't take it seriously. And a lot of me and my acting friends, those of us who take it seriously, we see some of these projects where you got people who are just picking people who have certain followers. And you're like, well, dang, I could have played that role because it's like they're not taking it serious. And you can tell when you have real actors in a scene as opposed to somebody that's not a real actor. And I've heard horror stories where people were on set for 5 hours because that person did not know their lines, and they were trying to get through one scene.
Oh my goodness!
Let me ask you a tough question. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew you could play the part and you were qualified to play the part, but you didn't have the look?
Yep, that's happened to me plenty of times because I am 34 and everybody thinks I'm 18 or 25. And and there was this one role, but I'm glad I didn't get it though. But there was this one role where everyone in the room was like, "We love her so much." But because she does not look the age, we can't do it. And the guy that wrote it, he was like, it really broke my heart because we all were in the room like, we really like her, we really want her. But because you look too young, we couldn't do it. And that's happened to me a couple times.
How do you recover?
Thank you.
How do you recover from that? I mean, what do you? Because you still have to.
As an actor, you got to take it on the chin and keep it moving. Because, and I'm not sure if all of you know, like chat room, and how people. Is it chat room or whatever? Like, I don't know. I'm old. But anyway, I'm like, I don't know. But, something. But it's like, I remember Lakeith.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember Lakeith Stanfield, one of my favorite actors. I remember him being in one of those rooms, and he was just like, look, this is how I go about it. I give it my all. Taraji even said this too. Both of them said something similar. They was like, I give it my all, and I leave it there. And if I was chosen for it, great. I was meant to have that role. And if I wasn't, give it to the other actor. And sometimes in this industry, I have been saved by not being picked. Because either the project didn't go through or editing and stuff was bad or somebody literally called me and say, they only want you for this and they on some weird stuff and I'm not about to have you be a part of that. So I would say in a sense like, I've been saved plenty of times, but you just got to take it on the chin and keep it moving because in this industry, you got to have tough skin. You can't take it personal because people are looking for a certain look. They're, it don't matter if it's like race, height, or what have you. People just have a certain look of what they want. And if you keep taking it personal, then you're not going to survive in this business. Even if you just coming from a local level. And I've been in Atlanta, been nominated, I've been all this stuff. But at the same time, I've had to take it on the chin being nominated every year. My friends will tell you, every year I'm nominated for Best Actress for something.
Okay.
And when I don't get it, I'm like, damn. But I'm glad it went to the next person because I was like, because she earned it.
Okay.
That's my friend. She earned it. Or I've never met this woman, but I'm going to still get up and I'm going to congratulate her because we all in this together.
That's awesome.
True.
That's awesome.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it
Yeah.
should
But
be.
is,
Yeah.
is that the norm in the industry?
It is where...
I mean, amongst black women.
And that's the thing why I love working with the women that I work with because none of us have an ego with each other.
That's good.
And it all stemmed going back to Rosalind Gaines where we were all in that Kuma ensemble together. Like, we carried each other as a family. A lot of us are still friends to this day. All of us gone on to do Stream DMV. You may know Awesome and Naeem and all those people. Some of us have gone inland and gone everywhere. But we always bring it back to family. Like, we'll hit each other up first and put each other on before we put anybody else on because we're like, this is a family. And that's how it should be because we do see how people that look like us get treated in the industry.
Absolutely.
And we feel like this is the building block now. So when we get to where we want to be, if I'm like on a set with Issa Rae or somebody, I'm like, hey, Michelle, I need you. Hey, Yarel, I need you. Hey, like, I got a role for you. And that's how it should be. That's just like The Color Purple. The girl that played, what's her name? And she was from Orange is the New Black. But yeah, she was the one that played, not Celie, but you know who I'm trying to say. But yeah, but yes, those two were friends in college. And he said, I am not going to do this unless you hire her for this role.
Wow.
And she got the role. So that's the type of stuff that me and my friends want to be on. We want to put each other on.
That's good.
Yeah, but is that the norm in the industry?
No.
Okay.
It's not, but it should be.
It should be.
Because it's crazy how, and let's just keep it 100. It's crazy how we have to be in competition with each other, but people that don't look like us don't have to be.
Right, right.
Because it's a lot of work that's created for them. And in this industry, you constantly see the same black actresses.
And not just that.
And everything.
And not just that, you see the same storylines. And I feel like we're so much more than that.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I see, that's why I'm such a big A24 person, because I love like indie films. I love weird, intricate stories.
Yeah.
And I want to see more of us like that. That's why when you see the show from Little Martin, like them, like on Amazon. It brings it back to what happened at that time, but it was a horror thing that was happening. It was this black family, and I love stuff like that. Like, I'm about to be working on my own film next year, and it's not about no shoot 'em up or anything like that. It's about a couple where my character is blind, my husband and I are at odds, and this is like a real human emotion type thing. Like the one guy that's going to be helping me direct it, I was in the lead for him in Redline. He did something so out of the box where everybody in the theater was like, I love that you did something so different, because it was about an apocalyptic type world. And my child died after 2 weeks of being born. So I had to, so it's on Amazon now, but I had to really delve deep into a thing like that, because I'm like, this is so different than what I'm used to. And people were like, we just appreciate Dallas Hanson, who wrote it. He was like, I appreciate everybody saying that, because he's like, I wanted something different. And I feel like if we just step outside of the norm of these certain stories, and we just put ourselves and look at our other counterparts and say, well, what are they doing over here? What can I do that's different? Then maybe our work would be seen a little bit more, personally.
So we're going to go to a clip of the series. You ready, Nick?
You want to set that up for us? No, Stacey, you want to set up what we about to see?
I'm scared. What is it?
It's a trailer.
Oh, it's a trailer. Got it.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. No, you good.
I think I saw that. It's like a couple of scenes in one.
Yeah. had different scenes going on.
This one earlier though, right?
I ain't heard, but I did see you with that little light skinned bitch.
I just need to talk to you. I ain't really here for all that. I just want to talk to you real quick. I got a lot of shit on my mind. I've been through
Not
some
trying to hear
shit.
it.
Listen, babe, check this out, right?
To do what?
Professional life and personal life. Do they clash, or how do you find balance in the two?
That's a great question. That is an excellent question. You want to take this one first?
It's very hard.
Yeah.
The only way I was able to do it was to get my husband on board.
Okay.
So that he was on set with us, and that's how we spent our time. 'Cause I'm very busy. He has a very busy wife, and a lot of times he was on the back burner because I'm filming, I'm working, I'm writing, I'm just doing so many things. My phone don't stop ringing. It's a cast member. It's it's a distributor. It's somebody. Somebody pulling on me. So by him being on set, that helped us a lot this go around. But I think had we been filming another couple of years, I think he would have left my ass. So it's a good thing Darius did this at the time he did it.
Yeah.
He was tired of this shit. When are we gonna be done? When are we gonna be done filming?
Right.
So.
It's important though to have that supportive partner, because it makes, when you don't, it makes it more of a stressful journey.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it does. I say the life of an artist is challenging.
Yeah.
Late rehearsals. Come on now. like late rehearsals. Me, I'm such a perfectionist where it's just like I'll be talking to myself like as if I'm like the other character and stuff. He's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just trying to like make sure like I'm bringing this character to life, but especially when you do like certain scenes, like we were just talking about this outside.
Yeah.
And having to have a partner where you have to see it from their lens because they're not in the industry.
Right.
But me, I always like to disclose anything that I have to do on set that day. This is what I'm doing, even if it's like, a sex scene. And it can be tough. Those conversations can be tough. On the way here, there was a conversation.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, God.
So
Oh, God. It's
so
just
crazy.
an insult to injury. But you have to have those tough conversations. You have to let them know, like, this is a job.
Yeah, it is.
I go do what I have to do. Okay, that was great. All right, great job, everybody. And you go home.
Right.
And you're tired, you're exhausted because some scenes are more taxing than others. But you have to have a good foundation with your partner, whether it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance, me right now, husband. You got to have those tough conversations and say, hey, you knew this what I was doing when you met me.
Right. That's
especially when my work is out there, you can see it. And if you don't want to see it, turn your eyes. But you want a partner that's going to be fully supportive of what it is that you do, and needs to have a tough skin as well, and realize it's pretend. I lie for a living.
Right.
I'm lying for a living. And you just got to know that.
Yeah. So I think Nick has the scene set up.
Okay.
Okay.
No, please don't play that.
Oh.
That's an old one.
That's the old one.
Yeah, I don't even think they're in the cast no more.
Stop that.
Can I send you one? I can send one to you. Or put it on there.
Put it on.
You said what?
She gonna put it on.
Oh, Lord. You. One thing y'all talked about was, I think you brought this up. You said something about being able to remember lines. So I do comedy, and I cannot write. Everything is here. because it would be too much pressure for me to get up in front of people and remember what I wrote. And so people ask me that all the time. I said, I cannot write. It has to come from here. And I feed off of the energy of the crowd. So I sit in the back and I watch the other comedians go. And I see how the crowd responds to them. And then as I'm walking to the front, I'm like, oh, I already know. It's like a switch goes off. Like, oh, this is the direction that I'm going into. Now, if I had to write, I think I may not be as funny because I have to memorize.
You be thinking about it too much.
I would overthink.
Overthink it.
Exactly. So, but it's tough getting up in front of people. So I applaud anybody that's pursuing their dream, be it acting. John sings. You know, he plays the steel drums. It's a different mindset. Yeah, it's a different mindset. And the thing that you brought up, you know, having to take it on the chin, we all go through that. And I always look at it now, well, this wasn't for me. I'm not going to cry about it. Move on to the next. Move on to what is for me. Yeah.
And it's cool that you said that, because it's like some people can just be off the cuff like that. Some people are like, I have to actually write down what it is, and I'm thinking whether you're a rapper or what have you. I see both sides, but like when it comes to learning lines, it's like, all right, I'm gonna learn this scene, and then I'm gonna act it out. I'm so weird, but I'm gonna act it out a different way of how I imagine this person would do it, and to the point where I am like now in this person's skin of how I would say it. Because then you have to, like, it's crazy to me. It's kind of like I have to put myself in a shadow and then let this person emerge, if that makes sense. So I just remember, like, at Redline, the premiere, they had people asking me, like, how did you channel that emotion? Like, you just start, every scene you were crying, and I just wanted to come hug you. And I'm like, because I had to push myself back and let Sin take over, because she's going through a lot of hurt. And I said, so every time I notice when I do this, that was me basically comforting her in a sense, to say, it's okay. So, but I love that you said that, because some people can do that, some people can't. But for me, it's like, I love knowing what the person wrote. I'm like, oh, how do I see this person? And then just let them come out.
You can tell you have a passion for this.
Oh, thanks.
I'm like, oh,
absolutely.
Everything from A to Z.
Well, Stacey, let me ask you, what is your process in writing?
I get my plot together. What do I want to write about? And then I go from there. And as I'm writing, I'll usually find the title before I finish. And I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a good title right there for this book. And then I'll find my title, but once I get to writing, I get lost in the book. Book. But yep, I just figure out my plot. What do I want this book to be about? What's the message that I want the world to get out of this? Because all of my books, in spite of, they all have a message in them. Every single last one of them. There's something to learn from it.
So I got to read these comments. Let's see.
I just uploaded the trailer too.
So James Edwards says, where's security sex scene? Antonio, can you make it happen? So Antonio says, book 2 gonna be a whole other beast. Believe that. Who else says something? I think that's it. Oh yeah, what James said, I apologize, I was late for one shoot.
If the shoe fits.
Wear it. They gave you props, Diamond. Like I said, y'all have a close-knit cast. And it does, when I watch the interaction between everybody, it did seem more like family. And I think that's rare. Yeah, it probably makes it better, or, easier to work with someone.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I only knew the person that played Lala.
Okay.
So we were so like, oh my God, we got to be mean to each other because when we were on Black Therapy together, we were best friends in that show.
Okay.
So it's funny having to be mean to each other. But yeah, when you're coming in, meeting new people, and everybody's just like on the same energy, that's what makes it comforting.
Yeah. We got the book.
Yeah, that's part 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't talk about part 2. If we talk
Trying to
about
sell that trailer.
Right.
Trying to promote that trailer.
No, I just uploaded.
She just uploaded.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. But no, this is that's season 2. That would be part 2.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the books are already been written. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, all my books
Get
are
my
on
copies
Amazon.
tonight. I'm gonna hit you on Facebook like, yeah. Get my copies tonight. I didn't know what 3. Oh yeah.
It was a tease though, like just watching the 2 episodes because now you're like, and it's number 3. You know, like we were so excited.
Oh yeah,
just
she had us
watching it.
eating good. We had ribs, chicken, everything. Oh my goodness, and looking. Everything, the presentation, everything to the littlest detail was just like perfect. Like you did a phenomenal job setting up everything. And
well, I gotta shout that out to my cousin Anna. She, like I said, she loves decorating. She came all the way from Connecticut to do that for me.
Wow.
She said, Stacey, I'll do this for you, and she just created that vision. It was, we talked on the phone a lot, but it wasn't even like she was here. So she flew down. She flew in on Thursday evening, and she worked from Thursday evening until she went back home on Sunday.
When we walked in, we were like, we didn't want to touch nothing. We were like, oh my goodness, can we sit here?
Right.
We sit all
we sat in the back. Right. Yeah.
We didn't want. It was just nice. It was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be like a regular cookout. I wanted it to be special because it was a very, very special moment for me. Then to be able to show the cast, the 2 episodes. So I wanted it to look very, elegant.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to think you were just in a backyard.
Right.
Yeah. No,
it was.
And I told her that. She was like, I got you. She said, we can do this, we can do that. And I was like, okay. She said, I'm coming. I was like, thank you.
It was amazing.
You wouldn't realize you was in a backyard. I'm telling you, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Thank you.
We
was over at like 4 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was over at like 4 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it?
No, it was before 4.
Oh, okay. Because I know somebody was saying I saw like
it
a
went.
video.
People were still shoot. I know I was still up.
Okay.
I don't know what time we ended up going to bed. It was late, but yeah, I was still up. But I think it was before 4, before everybody went to bed.
Okay.
But I do want to say this. I am going to have a premiere, an actual premiere, because that was just kind of like a sneak peek, just for the cast appreciation. And I'm going to show the first 3 episodes. But I don't have a date yet.
Okay.
But as soon as I have one, everyone will have one. I'm also going to do one in Connecticut and show the first 3 episodes up there, too. So I'm trying to take it, take it on the road a little bit.
That would be great.
For, more exposure.
Is that where your roots are from, Connecticut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Born and raised.
Okay.
But I've always been coming back and forth here because originally my mother was from here. So, yeah.
What part of Connecticut?
New Haven.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not even like New York Metro. That's like Connecticut.
I can be in New York in about 40 minutes.
Okay.
I can hear the burning.
That's it, Stacey.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a sneak peek, a trailer. Stacey, why don't you go ahead and introduce it for us?
It's the trailer for The Commandments of a Female Hustler, coming soon.
Bam!
Written and created by.
We family, right?
Cool, yeah.
We family, right? Some motherfucker, we supposed to be together, man. We supposed to build. I stand on fucking business, man. I built this shit from the ground up. I make sure niggas eat.
Yeah, look, yeah. Why don't see niggas turn out the party, we be lit. Raising Cherry Hill so all my niggas living rich. 1,000 and some change on these motherfucking kicks. And all my niggas styling, so you better watch your bitch. The way a nigga yet the major chick lick her lips. I'm looking real sharp, can't you tell a nigga bit? I need some extra money, only right I make a flip. Why don't see for love, you see the chasers, we the shit. This ain't no nachos, but regardless, it's a banger. These niggas washed up, you deserve yourself a hanger. Fuck the police, they gon' catch my middle finger. And play with something safe before you put your life in danger.
And all, no love involved, this is truly how the game is taught. I was born to be a hustler, quickly came accustomed to the life without a struggle. I could never live another, got the city on my back. It's Baltimore, baby, they watch me come up from nothing and now I'm balling them, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with a female hustler. Won't take me long to get up and get to where I belong. Yo, being dominant like that, there's nothing going on.
Say this shit over and over and over. Whoever did this shit, brothers, cousins, nieces, nephews, children, gotta pay, man. Blood won't spill on these streets.
Round of applause, round of applause. Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, I saw that product. Nice. I saw that product placement. Under Armour. They giving you any money?
She working it out.
I was like,
Working it out. Do you have sponsors?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Because nothing says Baltimore like Under Armour.
Yeah, that's the first one you need to be reaching out to.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah.
Okay. So what's next, Stacey? Listen, stay in your lane.
Let's see, what's next is to find a network. I have some things lined up.
Okay.
Some opportunities. I just gotta find out where season 1 is going, and then after that, it's gonna be season 2,
okay,
and season 3. So we're gonna keep it moving.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It looked real. I'm like.
Richard was over here shaking.
I'm like, I know that place. I know that street.
Oh,
I know that corner.
Oh, I wasn't doing that. Baltimore's worst critics.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't over west. They was over east. Such. Trying to say they over. I said, oh, no. If we are filming, we supposed to be filming over west, we going over west. We was all over this city. We was Cherry Hill. We was everywhere we was supposed to be. Filming.
Diamond, what's next for you? Oh, I'm sorry. Victoria.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it by now.
I'm in character, right? I'm in character. I did.
Her name ain't done.
In the movie.
In the movie. In the series. Stay with us, please.
Focus.
We're here, exactly.
You're doing something right when they call you by your character name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I did that. Remember, I made the mistake in thinking Antonio and Frank were actually music producers or label execs. And I sent them material for somebody else. And Stacey sent me a text and say, you know, that's what they played in this.
I was like,
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did.
See what y'all can do with this.
Okay. And it wasn't even mine. So,
Like that, string a bell.
Listen, I should have known because they both were quiet on it. And then I got a text from Stacey. You know they were just acting. I was like, oh,
they were tickled by it, though. I can tell you that.
It was hilarious. I ain't tell you.
I'm at the end.
I was like, Jackie, they just acting.
Yeah.
She thought they were really producers.
They were good. They were really. You laughing?
Oh yeah, but I'm at to use that. I'm at to use that right there in my
good, though. I gotta give them their props. They were really good.
Boss and Fred was really like producers, big time producers. They did a good ass job for her to believe that.
They did. I'm telling you, I sent them something on Instagram, and then when you sent me the text, I was like, "Oh, what an idiot!" You know, it happens.
The motherfuckers look scary. I'm like,
That's so funny. You're hilarious. But I'm sorry, Victoria. What's next for you?
She's staying with me.
I was just about to say, hopefully I get the call with season 2 and season 3. And then hopefully by next year, working with Dallas Hanson on my film. So yeah, so that's in the works right now. Yeah.
Okay.
And where can we follow you as far as social and stuff like that?
You can find me mostly on Instagram under Victoria_Laurey. That's Laurey.
Okay.
And Stacey, your social media?
Yeah, author Stacey Fenner. Well, I think author Stacey Fenner on everything.
Okay.
My regular Facebook page though is Stacey Fenner Blackwell.
Okay.
Stacey Fenner Blackwell, y'all. Victoria Laurey.
Yeah.
And the hit series is Commandments of a Female Hustler.
Yeah.
You can catch that on Netflix. We're speaking it into existence.
Put it out there. Put it out
You can
there.
find
That's right.
it on Netflix really soon.
Netflix.
Yeah, now. Is it on? What other? Is it on any other platforms right now?
It's nowhere yet.
That's why we're speaking this into existence. Stay with me. Okay.
Go home and go on YouTube and play it while I'm driving.
So we definitely appreciate having you all on. Can't wait to have y'all come back. I know the guys will be coming on soon, but I'm going to leave that in your hands.
I'm going to set that up for you.
You mean them scary motherfuckers?
Yeah, they coming to kick your ass.
I'm out.
I am delivered.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He gonna be the real quiet.
He gonna be exactly. No one-liners, nothing. He gonna be here.
Cracking on no
Right.
Like Rich, what you got to say about that?
Right. This guy here, that's what I told y'all. Quiet storm. We be saying some stuff over here. John, you want to take us out with song?
Yeah.
But this is what we do. Just give us.
You don't want me to start singing.
Something.
You don't want me to start
A
singing.
little something. Come on,
I guess because I
John.
did it on the soundtrack, I'm gonna just do the first verse, just
do
to have
it.
a verse.
Do it.
Told my girl one lie too many.
Hey.
Okay.
She fussing, screaming, fighting, going dumb. No, I don't deserve a pity. No, cause I know that that's all we're gonna do right now.
Ooh, that's all right.
Coming soon, coming soon.
Rich got excited over here.
Jackie's
Okay.
about to take off her drawers.
What that lady say in the movie? I'm not wearing any panties.
That's Marcus. Not wearing any underwear.
Old movie. Yeah, but this was a great show, and you all are welcome to come back anytime. It's always a pleasure. Stacey, you are so personable. And I remember the first time I spoke with you, and I was like, I don't even know her, but we was talking. Yes, and I'm a talker. I tell everybody all the time, I'm a talker. So you just got to cut me off, because I'll keep going. But we just connected, and I loved it, and I told her, I said, I want to continue to build with you, and that's real. So even when you do your premiere, I like to offer my services, hosting the red carpet, because that's what I do too.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, we're going to do this thing.
Nice.
We're going to do this thing. So it's been a pleasure. Do y'all have any final thoughts?
No, just good luck, y'all. I mean,
Thank you.
keep doing what you're doing. Keep striving. Because I have a feeling that it's not only going to get better, but great things are going to come. Follow your passions.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And your next event, I'll bring my appetite.
I sure bought mine. I had my plate because I eat.
No, because I got a foundation. Yeah, I mean, called Feed a Fat Negro.
Well, I think they fed you enough. I'm just saying.
Fat
But
I'm gonna put that in the book.
Okay. Oh my God.
I
this
promise
guy,
you're gonna read that.
This guy, he's something. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna say what. Okay. That boy good.
Don't try to sue me either.
Okay. Right. But it was, the premiere was great. Everything was great. I'm looking forward to seeing the whole cast shine because I felt like everybody was phenomenal, and it was a pleasure to be a part of it. And my sidekick and I had a good time.
Had an awesome time, and all she was talking about was them daggone ribs.
Oh my God!
Had me in line, and the guy had like the last couple of ribs on. He's like, "You want a rib?" I said, "Sure." And he's going to plate.
I thought you was vegetarian.
All she said was, "Don't start." How you get that rib? I said, "Don't start it, Queen. Don't start it."
Right, I'm telling you, but I know when I fixed my plate was piled up. And I think people always look at me, where do you put all of that? I said, I don't know, I guess it goes to my head because I ain't got no ass, so.
That in the mouth, the head in the mouth.
Definitely the mouth, because my tail, she be like, Jackie, quiet.
Oh, yeah.
You can't handle the truth. Next week's show, we'll have Tony Bosco. He has a new CD out, and it's going to be a great show. I haven't had the pleasure of having him on the show, but we're going to have Tony Bosco and DJ MB. So it's going to be a phenomenal show. So tune in, same time, same place. Good night, folks.
Peace. We love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Okay, George Wallace.